LeBron James, check this out. LeBron James is selling his Brentwood estate, the one he bought in 2015. At the time, he spent $21 million on the home, and now he's put it on the market for a big discount, $20.5 million. That's a $500,000 discount. But it's not all, sunshine and rainbows here. There are some weird, dark things that went on in this home. I don't know if you remember this, but in 2017, there was an incident where somebody grabbed a spray can and wrote a racist word on LeBron's front gate, which triggered a police investigation. We have photographs of the cops at the home. They had to repaint the whole gate to wipe it of that horrible word. LeBron James was talking about how, remember at the time, he was like, this is just proof that no matter how rich you get, there are certain people that are just going to be racist no matter what.
Doesn't matter what neighborhood you live in, Evan. This is one of the most exclusive neighborhoods in the entire country. Still happening.
Wow.
And then also there's an O.J. Simpson connection because LeBron's house is on a street called Rockingham Avenue, which is just blocks from O.J. Simpson's Rockingham estate where he lived in 1994 when Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson were murdered. And that house that he was in was like a major focal point in the investigation. So everybody knew the Rockingham estate and the street of Rockingham from O.J. Simpson. But look, obviously that was a very long time ago. And Braun has nothing to do with that. But I'm just saying there's like that weird O.J. connection. But look, the point is LeBron James has moved on. He now lives in a home in Beverly Hills, a $36 million home that he bought from a soap opera legend. As a matter of fact, we did the story that he bought this home from the estate of Lee Phillip Bell, who's most famous for co-creating the soap operas The Bold and the Beautiful and The Young and the Restless. So this is where LeBron lives now. It's an unbelievable estate. But if you want to own his former home, 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, it's got a media room, a home gym, a pool. It's got a basketball hoop near the garage. And like I said, it can be yours if you're willing to drop $20.5 million.
Yeah. Okay. So I can't drop $20.5 million, but everything that's in that house, I would want in my house. So I love that the home theater for me. I love binge watching stuff. So imagine just having like your own theater where you can binge watch Billions or anything amazing. So I want the house, just we can't afford it over here.
Over here too. How awesome is that though? You could play basketball on the hoop that LeBron had at his house. It's awesome. He's moving up, even a bigger, better place. But yeah, this place is an absolutely gorgeous house. It's awesome.
You know what's funny to me? Like, to me, this shows just how rich LeBron is because you buy a house for $21 million and then you list it for $20.5. It's a $500,000 discount. But LeBron James is reportedly worth around or more than $1 billion. So it just shows that for him, it's like he's not trying to make a buck on this thing. It's more about he just wants to unload the property and move on with his life. So I mean, anybody else in the world, if you have a $20 million home, you're trying to, squeeze as much money as you can out of that place.
Real quick, he has kids. So, that happening at that house, you got to think like, you don't really want to, this is before you even got in it. You don't even want to really be associated with it. So I could see him just being like, let's just get rid of the house. It's already been vandalized. It already has that stigma on it. So let's just get rid of it.
I'm just saying, if I was LeBron's kid, I'd be like, Dad, let's make a deal. Why don't you just keep the house? All live in it, right? It'll be like the transition house because his kids are still young, like they're teenagers. So, you don't want to, it's like down the way. It's not too far from Beverly Hills. It could just be like the little crash pad, starter home.
$20 million crash pad.